Hi folks, today I have an exclusive leaked image and full specs of a new Tamron lens that will be announced very soon for the Sony E and Nikon Z mount cameras. It's the 16 to 30mm 2.8 full frame lens. And before we talk about that lens, a quick reminder to first of all like this video to help me YouTube algorithm, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification button to not miss out the upcoming rumors. So before we talk about the lens, just a reminder that this is my bungalow in Croatia. I'm still here for 3 more days, then I will head back to Merano, Italy and have more time to do more videos about upcoming gear from Sony, Hasselblad, Nikon, Canon, Fujifilm, Panasonic and so forth. So there will be a ton of videos coming once I'm back, but I'm only trying to work less during the holiday to be more with the family. But today I have a leaked image of a new lens, so that demands that I take some time off to talk about this lens. As you know, Tamron did promise at the beginning of the year that they will release about 6 lenses this year, but some lenses are just new mount versions of existing lenses. But this finally is going to be the first lens with a proper new design. This is the 16-30mm 2.8. You can see the image here. It's coming for the Nikon Z and Sony E mount system, and it's basically an upgraded version of the existing 17-28mm lens. So this will be a way more useful focal length, because 16 compared to 70mm is quite a difference in the wide angle realm, and you have those 2mm more if you need it instead of 28-30. Always nice to have it. And what's really nice about this lens is that it's barely heavier than the previous lens, so it's 450 grams instead of 420 grams. But the optical improvements should be quite substantial, because the new lens has 16 elements in 12 groups compared to the 13 elements in 11 groups of the previous 17-28mm 2.8 lens. So this is basically an upgraded version. I don't know the pricing yet. The current 17-28mm lens is priced at $799 yet discounted. But keep in mind, this is a new lens. In the meantime, there are tariffs, so I guess it's more likely to be around $1,000, maybe $1,100. I hope to get the pricing info soon, and also the release date. I still don't have the release date, but it should happen maybe even this week. If you happen to know more about this lens or any other camera and lens that is upcoming from any manufacturer, please contact me here using the email address and contact box, which is anonymous. And you can also post the video on those QR codes from Signal and Telegram to chat directly with me. On sonyalpha you can see the full press text for this lens, so I'm not going to read you the full press text, which is quite long. It would take too much time. Go over on sonyalpha to read the press text. I will now show you the full specs of the lens in this image. You can see it here. Pause the video if you want to read the full details. But yeah, let me know what you think about this lens, if you're happy to get this upgraded version. Honestly, I can't wait to see one of the more exciting Tamron lenses that have been patented, because Tamron has quite a long list of patented lenses you can see here, including some 2.0 zooms, some nice tailored zooms and telephoto primes, and I hope this year some of those lenses will come. But it makes sense that they will release a 16-30mm 2.8, because those are more mainstream lenses. They will sell in bigger numbers compared to some of those niche patented designs. Still, hopefully some of those will come this year, and hopefully some of the sources will tell me more if my hope is well placed or if this is not going to be an exciting year. As you know, Sigma is really pushing a lot, and Tamron was quite silent this year, which is unusual. Tamron was kind of a very big innovator in the past years with some exciting, unique focal lengths and apertures. So hopefully they will come back strong very soon. And now let's talk about some more news. So starting from Sigma, because as you know, Sigma did announce the 17-40mm 1.8 aps-c lens for Sony E, Nikon Z, Canon RF and Fuji X mount. Today there has been news that the demand for this lens is quite big, so Sigma Japan did announce that there will be delays in shipment of this lens. And that's probably also the reason why they didn't announce the 12mm 1.4 aps-c lens that I already leaked on this channel. They delayed the launch of this lens, probably because they knew the 17-40mm would sell hot. So I don't know when the 12mm 1.4 aps-c lens will be announced yet, probably in a couple of weeks. And I already told you I have collected some info about upcoming full frame lenses that will be announced in August, September, and some of them are really exciting. And as soon as I will be back in my hometown Merano, I will make a video about this, so definitely subscribe to learn more about the specs of those full frame lenses, which are really exciting. So definitely take your time to subscribe, because it will be worth, and those lenses will be made for Leica L and Sony E mount. So if you own one of those the cameras from those systems, you definitely should check out this video that is coming very soon. So what else do we have as news? I have to read today. Big firmware update for the Lumix S1R2. So head over at l-rumors.com to read the news about this firmware update, because the S1R2 is getting quite a big update. You get 8K 3.2 open gate recording, and raw data video can be output via HDMI for external recording, and then a ton of other bug fixes and features you can read on lrumors.com. When it comes to news, there is the new Peak Design Pro tripod that has been launched last week, and it collected nearly $3 million. I never had the chance to play with the original Peak Design tripod that became quite famous, but I'm really curious to test out this one, because it looks like it's more solid built and more professional. If you want that tripod, you can use the affiliate link I will have in the description box below this video. If you pre-order it, I get a small commission to pay. You don't pay a cent more. This is also a nice way to sustain me. And hopefully we get some rumors about the next announcement from Canon, because Canon might announce the R6 Mark III in July, August. And there are some rumors I got also about the specs. They are already circulating on the web, but I don't know how reliable those are. And also about the next announcement from Sony. As you know, I told you in one of my previous videos that Sony is waiting for the Canon R6 Mark III announcement before to announce the A7 IV. So having the Canon R6 Mark III coming now, so in 1-2 months, means the Sony A7 IV is also close. Also keep in mind that 3 cameras from Sony have been registered in China, and 4 cameras in China and Indonesia, and one of the cameras is the FX2. It's the one with the code registered in Indonesia. So there are 3 cameras registered in China, produced by Sony Shanghai, Sony VXD, and one in Sony Japan. So 1 high-end camera, 1 scenic camera, and 1 more mid-low end camera are coming from Sony. And hopefully sources can tell me soon what's coming, because there is, like I told you before, a rumored announcement for July from Sony. Could be only a lens, so don't get the expectation too high, but maybe there is also a camera that would be nice. Okay folks, now I'm going to edit this video, head back to my family. Tamron news was an exclusive news you saw here first on this YouTube channel, so it would mean a lot if you would take just 1 second time to like this video, and of course subscribe, because I promise you that we will soon sing my video about the new full frame lenses that are exciting, and hopefully an update about the next announcement from Sony, Canon, Hasselblad that should happen in 1-2 months, and that should be very exciting. Okay, see you very soon folks.